children, welcome to our next class in tenses. This is the third part of tenses, and here we are going to learn about the future tense. Future tense, as you all know, when we talk about things which we are going to do in future, those kinds of actions are recorded in future tense. Just like present tense and past tense, future tense is also classified under simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. The first part of future tense is simple future. Simple future is used to show a single action that has still to take place. For example, I shall invite him to the party. He will purchase a new dress tomorrow. They will ask their friends to help them. All these actions are going to take place in future, and that's why we are using shall or will. Remember, while writing a sentence in future tense, the verb is in base form, that is the present tense form. The structure of simple future tense. We begin the sentence with a noun or pronoun, then will or shall plus the base form of the verb, that is the present form of the verb, and then the complement. Now here, if I make a sentence with a noun, for example, George, I add will or shall. Both can go with this. George will visit his friends soon. So visit is in present tense, that is the verb is in present tense. So this is what we are going to keep it in mind whenever we are writing a sentence in future tense. The verb will always be in present tense. Let me give you some more example. He will bring a change in our thoughts. We shall see a new film tomorrow. Will and shall go with any number of noun or pronoun. The second form of future tense is future continuous tense. Future continuous is used to represent a possible or sure action that is going to happen in future. For example, I shall be inviting my friends to the party. He will be purchasing a new dress tomorrow. They will be asking help from their friends. Reena will meet her close friend Sita very soon. I will visit my grandparents during the summer vacations. Structure of future continuous tense. Whenever we write a future continuous tense, we begin the sentence with a noun or a pronoun, and then we add will or shall plus be plus verb plus ing and plus complement. For example, I will be purchasing a new dress tomorrow. He will be coming to my home tonight. She will be sleeping and dreaming until 11 o'clock tonight. Let's come to the third form of future tense. The third form of the future tense is future perfect. It is used to show an action that will be completed sometime in future. For example, I shall have invited him to the party. Here, if you see the sentence, you'll find out that I'm talking about a sentence which will get over by this time tomorrow. By this time, they will have asked their friends to help them. So what we conclude out here is that by a specific time in future, the person would have completed a fixed task of future. The structure: noun or pronoun plus will or shall plus have plus the third form of the verb, that is a past participle form, and plus the complement. Here you will see that in present tense, we used have or has. Have comes in those sentences when we are referring to more than one person. Has comes for one person. But in future perfect, we use only have, and it is same for all, whether we are talking about one person or more than one person. Example: I will have invited him tomorrow. They will have celebrated the feast. He will have retired by the time he is 60. They will have thought a new plan. The masons will have built the building. The fourth and the concluding part of future tense is future perfect continuous tense. It is used for those actions that will go on for some time in future. Example: I shall have been inviting him to the party. Remember, whenever we use future perfect continuous tense, we refer to those actions which we will be doing at this time tomorrow or maybe after 1 year or 1 month or so on and so forth. Example, by this time next month we will have been going on for our regular classes. Next year, by this time, I will have been concluding my 9th standard studies. By this time next year, we will have been planning for our studies in 10th standard. Let me give you one more example. By the end of November, Jack will have been studying at the university for 4 years. Structure of future perfect continuous tense. When we write a sentence in future perfect continuous, we begin with a noun or pronoun plus will or shall plus have plus being plus verb plus ing and plus complement. For example, by next week she will have been trying to find out a new house for herself. Soon we will have been planning for our next project next year. Here are a few examples and exercises for you. In the first exercise, you are to fill in the blank with the simple future form of the verb given in the bracket. Remember, the be form of present tense is, am and are. The past form of be is, was or were. The future form of be is will or shall. Exercise 2. There are 2 parts in this exercise. In the first part, you are going to fill in the blanks with the future continuous tense. And in the third part, again, the same thing. You have to fill the blanks with the future continuous tense. Exercise 3 asks you to rewrite the sentence by changing the verb given in the bracket into future perfect tense. Last, but in no way the least, you will have to complete the blanks with future perfect continuous tense. Children, with that we conclude the tenses part 3. I hope you have liked it. Thank you.